So Monday Musings. Today we're going to talk about, muse about how the tides can continue changing in the world that you live in, the world that evolves around you, whether for your work, for your home life and your family and maybe your friends. As we move through life, you notice how things do change. Sometimes we can control things in the way we think we are, but sometimes there's many outside influences that do have a difference and do make a difference. So sometimes you might find you bump into somebody who you maybe haven't seen for a while, and they alter the path that you might be moving along. It could also be that you connect with somebody who you've never met, but it might be through a networking meeting, it might be through a treatment that you've received or a treatment that you've given. And just things crop up in your conversation as to where you might be going, what you're doing, and somebody might make a suggestion that might mean something to you. Sometimes you find that the universe puts things in your path that you're not expecting, but make a huge difference in where you need to go and what you need to do. Things like oracle cards, things like having regular meditation can just make ideas crop up that make you think outside of the box. Circumstances as they are at the moment, it's making us all rethink where we're going, what we're doing, and how we do things, especially for me myself. Hence this YouTube channel that I have created. Wasn't something that I ever thought I would be comfortable to do, sitting here talking to you and obviously hearing myself back. But what I have found is it's made me think outside of who I am, what I am, and what I can provide for others, as well as my sound. If I hadn't have started down that path, and that only happened by people that I met through other courses, and also experienced, enjoyed the sound healing myself, then I wouldn't have been able to provide hopefully the enjoyment and the healing that I can do for others at the moment. So tides change, tides go in, tides go out, but they're continuously evolving and there for you. So use opportunities that get put in your way, essentially, because sometimes they do feel like they're being put in your way and you're having to move in another direction that you maybe don't want to move in at the time, but when you can look back on it in hindsight, you think, oh, actually, yes, it did make that difference. It did help me. It evolved me as a person, and by evolving you as a person, it then helps all of those in that sort of outer circle around you that can help make the difference in their lives as well. So for me, my tides have changed dramatically from where I began. Quite a few years ago now. Somebody had said to me back in 2006 when I began my first course in Indian head massage that 15 years time you would be talking to a camera, providing videos, providing meditations and sound baths to others. I would have thought that they were mad and they were crazy, but it just goes to show how life can evolve, how it can change, and sometimes where you're meant to be and when you're meant to be there. So I suppose the answer, the reasoning behind today's Monday Musings is to be open to receiving, open to change, and just allow those tides to continue to evolve and just ebb and flow with your energies and your life.